This is the rider space really. This is the cabin. We try to emulate a business class area on an aeroplane. That was the idea behind our thinking. Give the guys a lot of space, a lot of comfort. All the seats were probably I think 1,000 UK pounds each. They recline. The footrests come out. They are super comfortable. It's a nice place to travel. They have some storage to the side of them. They have a locker where they can put some equipment. They can hook their laptops up there. They can charge their phones. They all have headphones so they can listen to music. We have a gyroscopic dish on the back of the bus, and we can basically access Sky wherever we are in Europe. Yeah, seating arrangements. Normally there's a big fight at the start of a race. The certain senior members get to always pick their same seats. But obviously we've got a team of anywhere between 25 and 30 riders, so there's no real individual seating, but most of the guys get to know where they want to sit. Wiggo always sits at the front here. I think that's because he likes to have a bit of banter with me and take the mickey out of me all the time, so I'm quite happy to have him there. He is good fun on the bus. So I've got Ian Stannard that normally sits at the back here. I don't know the reason for that. Maybe it's because he's got his own individual seat, but yeah, quite often he sits there. Edvald Bosenhagen always sits here for some reason. Some of the guys will listen to their own personal music, but the music, we've got quite a nice sound system on here, and someone will normally take control of that for the week until they get biffed off by somebody else when they're fed up with their music. A lot of dance music, really. The atmosphere is normally pretty good, unless they've had a really bad time of it. Sometimes they're a little bit down if they've not achieved what they wanted to achieve, but that's pretty unusual, to be honest with you. Most of the guys are good at lifting themselves up, and it's something we try as staff to try and give them a lift as well, to raise the mood on the bus. There's always some good banter going on the bus. I mean, that's generally like really, well, one of my favourite parts of the job, the relationship that I have with the riders. It's generally really good fun. This is our little galley kitchen area, really. Coffee machine, which is obviously extremely important to the riders. After I've dropped the riders and they go off on the race, I drive to the finish. When I get there, normally prepare their drinks for after the race. A cooler here where we keep all the drinks. Water in the bottom. Good old Gatorade. And yeah, then we have like yogurts, rice puddings. I basically need about an hour and a quarter to an hour and a half to do everything to get prepared for the guys when they get back to the bus. So these are the rider rules. Before we started, we were basically asked what was important to us, and that list was condensed because there were a lot of duplicates, and we came up with maybe 15 or 20 points that we all agreed was important to the team, and the management said, well, there you are, you've made your own rules. In here we have 2 power showers. They are really nice. I use these en route. The floor's a little bit sunken so that tall guys like me can get in there and still get under the shower. Yeah, the hot water comes from a heat exchanger on the generator, only needs to be running for like 10 minutes. Yeah, so this is the treatment room stroke office. Generally it is used as an office. The sports directors, the bosses use this just for a little bit of quiet space, and quite often when we're back from the races in the evenings, they'll sit in here. The directors will be preparing for the next day. They give us a timetable, and if the guys do need treating, these benches lift up so the guys have some space to walk around. The table slides out once again for treatment, and also there's 2 sets of sliding doors here. They'll come across for some privacy. It's also got frosted glass, so at the touch of a button you press it, nobody can see through. So if there are any private meetings or interviews to be had, this is where it happens basically.